We need to talk about the reason why Gen Z sucks at maintaining friendships and relationships. I noticed this was a problem back in my college years. Now, guys, I'm barely Gen Z. I'm 26, about to be 27 this year, but I'm still in that. I'm like an older Gen Z. And so I'm actually speaking from experience about this because I've noticed this around people my age. And it's a serious problem. One of the big reasons why we have social issues in society today. So I can't tell you guys how many times in college I would ask people to study. We'd be in the group chat. People would want to study and do certain things, go out. Maybe, you don't just go to class with these people. You're trying to make real friends and go out. Guys, I can't tell you how many times you get flaked on. People say they're going to do one thing and they do another. And I mean, if you know human nature, people in general are flaky and fickle. But it's especially bad, but there's levels to it, right? In Gen Z, it's a little worse. And I'm going to explain why, all the reasons. And I'm sure the older gentlemen have already um, analyzed this, but I want to give my take on it. So before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Should the video like the video. If you guys want to support the channel, all the ways you can do so are in the description below. Also, my friend was planning an event, a big event, and he was getting a lot of mixed signals from people that he knew, Gen Z people his age, even his own family members. So this is a serious issue, guys, going on with Gen Z. And this is supposed to be your generation that, the Gen X is we're supposed to take care of them. Eventually the millennials are supposed to lead the world and take care of them. We're in trouble. I'm going to tell you why. So you can tell Gen Z sucks at maintaining relationships and friendships. Why? Because it's the most lonely generation to ever live. You're socially awkward. You were raised with the phone. You don't know how to really conversate, men or women. So if you can't conversate, men or women, or men with other men and women with other women, you know, you're raised by propaganda on the cell phone, and people know that, which is why they're feeding you these messages of wokeness and all this stuff. So of course you're gonna go in the wrong direction, right? But you're socially awkward. You don't know how to communicate, and so since the sexes can't communicate with each other, well, relationships are screwed. As a man, you might legit, as a Gen Z, you might legit feel alone. Why? Because other men don't honor and respect each other. This is a serious problem with this generation. So you play video games, you masturbate. Now there's nothing wrong with video games and all of that, but guys, when you game more than 6 hours a day, that's a problem. You're an addict. And then both men and women, they both have masturbation tools. Why? Because they suck at communicating with each other. They suck at maintaining friendships and relationships. So of course, a Gen Z woman's gonna have a dildo. I don't even know I'm supposed to say that on YouTube, but it is what it is. We're gonna ride with it. You guys know what I'm saying. It's and of course the man is gonna be addicted to X-rated videos. So here's another reason why this generation sucks at maintaining friendships and relationships. Their parents let them get away with stuff. There's no discipline in the household. Gen X is the generation that was getting treated bad by the boomers. So they overcompensated by giving us Gen X everything they didn't have, which ultimately entitled us. We think things should come to us, which is horrible. Thank God, excuse me. thank God I'm like one of the few Gen Zs that was raised old school. Hard work, determination, perseverance, education, all of this stuff, right? Good coaching, good teaching. Because most of the time, and plus with the way college sports are are nowadays, you're not going to get good coaching because the NIL transfer portal. People are transferring schools all the time in the high school, so you're not going to get. And plus, they handicap these teachers and coaches, so they can't properly coach them and discipline them like they need to. So guess what? They get out of control. And so this is the participation trophy. All you have to do is just show up and play, and you get a trophy, which is just further incentivizing these people to be narcissistic. Why they can't get a job and maintain a job. They think the boss should be best friends with them, and mental health and all this weakness and emotional stuff that is weakening both people. So one of the biggest reasons why relationships can't work and friendships can't work is because everybody in this generation, majority, I ain't gonna say everybody, but majority, are narcissistic. They don't want to give anything. They just want to give. I mean, they just want to get everything. They don't want to give. They just want to take. And so that's the big problem, guys. If you want to maintain a relationship or a friendship, you're going to have to compromise. You're going to have reciprocity. I give you this in turn for that. These women want you to go 100 all the way instead of going meeting you halfway, her doing her part, you doing your part, or vice versa in the other direction. This is why the relationship, the dating landscape is screwed up. People getting ghosted on jobs, people getting ghosted on first dates. You didn't literally set up the whole date and not going to respond at all, not even tell them hours before you can't make it. You're just going to ghost on the date of, having people get ready and all that kind of stuff just to not get a text. So entitlement is a huge problem. And so since nobody wants to give reciprocity in order to maintain a relationship or a friendship, this is why there's no loyalty in this generation. No loyalty amongst the men. There's no loyalty amongst the women. There's no loyalty between men and women, right? This is why cheating in relationships amongst women are so high. Women are already, self-preservation, high levels of self-preservation. And then you add entitlement to it, they're completely delusional and narcissistic. So they think the man is supposed to do everything. He's supposed to have a 10-inch Johnson and make six figures at 24 and be 6'5". And plus, since they're on the apps in these social electronics all the time, they're getting fed the wrong information, the wrong propaganda. So of course she's going to be a feminist. Of course he's going to be an LGBTQ woke man, weak. He thinks violence is horrible, overly emotional, in your feelings. So that's why there's no loyalty. And that's why if you're a Gen Z and you're watching this video, I know for a fact you have been portrayed by family, friends, strangers, co-workers in your age group. I can guarantee it. For all the reasons I just named. So, but that's my video. You guys let me know if you guys notice the same stuff. I'm going to get up out of here. You guys don't forget to like the video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel if you like my channel. Don't forget to, excuse me, I've been burping all through this video. I apologize, guys. Don't forget to support the channel. If you guys want to support whatever amount is, whatever you think it's worth for you. Don't forget to super chat. All the ways you can do so, donate to the channel or in the description below. Appreciate you guys. Have a good day, good week. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.